The problem of protracted displacement, limited resettlement and integration opportunities. While resettlement to a third country is a primary solution for refugees, it is often limited by various factors, such as the willingness of countries to accept displaced individuals and the limited capacity of the global resettlement program. Countries like the UK and those in the EU face challenges in providing enough resettlement spaces, leading to long-term displacement for those who are unable to return home or remain in their host countries. The EU has made some progress with refugee resettlement through frameworks like the EU Resettlement Framework and the EU Relocation Scheme, which aim to distribute refugees more evenly across member states. However, the lack of cooperation between EU countries on refugee distribution remains a significant problem. Some countries, like Germany, have accepted a larger share of refugees, while others, such as Hungary and Poland, have opposed EU-wide relocation agreements, further complicating the issue of refugee distribution. In the UK, the government's stance on resettlement is complicated by political discourse surrounding immigration and asylum. While the UK resettlement scheme offers protection to vulnerable refugees, including survivors of conflict and human trafficking, it has limited capacity to address the number of displaced individuals globally. For example, the Afghan resettlement program aimed to resettle individuals fleeing the Taliban, but the total number of resettlement spots available remains far below the number needed to address the crisis. In both the EU and the UK, integration into host societies remains a significant challenge. Refugees are often treated as temporary guests, with limited access to work, education, and healthcare. In many EU countries, refugees face obstacles in finding permanent housing, access to the labor market, and the ability to integrate socially and economically into their new environments. Many are subjected to social exclusion and economic dependency, further deepening their displacement. Without a clear pathway to integration, refugees remain trapped in a state of uncertainty. Moreover, while some EU countries have provided temporary residence and work rights to refugees, others impose strict limitations on their ability to integrate, thereby leaving them vulnerable to exploitation and marginalization.